It's our secret. Never teach the Wu-Tang.
Again, man, legend. The legend. I mean, what is there to say about Elvis, man? That's just. I think I focused too much on the video. I mean, this isn't the video of this song. Again, this is just clips from other things that he was on and other videos, just either regular videos or maybe, I don't know, some news footage or maybe some other music videos from Elvis that somebody put together. But the song itself was dope, very upbeat. I love upbeat Elvis songs. I love when he was all into, he's singing. To me, it's kind of country. It's country. You know what I mean? But, and I'm not country, man, but I can relate to Elvis songs. I don't know. I can relate to, there's certain artists that even though you may not be from that, that, what word am I looking for? Like that experience that he's talking about, or maybe that type of life that he's talking about, you can still relate because the way they put it, it's just like a generalization. Like, look, man, we can, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do, what I'm saying, and everybody can do that. They don't just pinpoint one thing where you're like, oh man, I can't relate to that. Even if he's talking about a Cadillac or something, you could still substitute the Cadillac for whatever car you have. He's just saying, look, I'm gonna get in my Cadillac, which I just happen to have, and I'm gonna go and do this and have a good time and party and all this, you know what I mean? And you can still relate to it, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I really appreciate about Elvis. And there's certain other artists. There's a lot of artists that can do that. There's some artists that don't. Obviously the ones that aren't as big is because that's not happening. When an artist is very, very, very big, like the Beyoncés and Michael Jacksons and, like just the and Elvis, of course, the big artists, big artists, it's because you can relate to them. It's like because you feel a connection to them, and you're, that's what makes them big, is that connection that people have with them, where you could see yourself in their position, or you could see yourself, in their words, and whatever they're talking about really touches you. Elvis did that a lot. You know what I mean? His music, whether it be gospel music that he did, or his, upbeat party music, or his love songs that he did. He just knew how to deliver it. Aside from the fact that he was just a cool motherfucker. The guy was just fucking cool, man. The way, like, he got to the point, where just everything he did, if he picked up a mug, and he was drinking, it was just cool the way he did it, it was just like, it was just cool. Everything about it was cool. I'm drinking tea, by the way. What the hell is that? I was drinking tea. Never mind. There's something in there swimming. But anyway, I love this song. Promised Land. There's other ones there for where art thou, what is it? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is. It looks like a gospel song to me, so I don't know. There's Promised Land. Oh, how great thou art. How great thou art. That sounds like a gospel song. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration backup singers, Whitney Houston. So Whitney Houston was a backup singer for Elvis? See, I didn't know that. I'm learning all this about Elvis from stuff that you guys write. You know what I mean? The older heads that know, that were there, that were even young when Elvis was alive. Write me stuff. And that's where I learn all my things. And I believe it. You know what I mean? I believe it. I don't believe the news. I believe more. I tend to lean more towards what the people actually write me. So I don't look at the news. I'm not looking at some report. Oh, Elvis was this. No, I'm looking at the people like, look, I was there in 19 whatever. This happened, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But anyway, as always, man, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Go ahead and follow my podcast. Really, you pretty much don't have a choice. I'm putting the podcast on this channel. So I also have the audio version of it. where you go download it or listen to it in audio, whatever. If you don't want to, crash your truck or whatever, your car into a brick wall, God forbid, because you're watching a YouTube video while you're driving, you could download the audio and just listen and just drive. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on social media, man, and I will see you on the next Smoke.